What's up, YouTube? The Bearded Outdoorsman is back to do another tutorial. This time I am actually preparing to go on a section hike in about a week or two. So I'm going to go ahead and break down everything that I'm going to carry with me. Some may change a little bit as I keep going, but I'm going to break down my essentials and what I carry. So if you're interested in this video, please stay tuned. Make sure to hit that like button. So we'll be back in just a minute. We are back again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, I am the Bearded Outdoorsman. I do hiking videos, gear review videos, tutorials, how I do my setup. I do some beard product reviews, that kind of thing. So if you're new, make sure you check out my other videos. Also, make sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I'm over there a little more frequently than I am on YouTube. So I will start by saying thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. If you watch the other ones and subscribe, thank you. And let's get into it. I've got everything laid out here. I'm going to try to, no particular order. I'm just going to go through the things that I carry in my pack as I go. All right. I won't go over my pack because I'm actually not really decided on which pack I'm going to carry in about a week and a half when I go. So still working on that, which one I'm going to carry. But the gear is pretty much set. So first thing first, this is my hammock. I did a video on it before, how I set it up, and so I'll put a card up here for that, so you can check it out. Of course, after you get done with this video. But my hammock. Next is Puffy Jacket. Don't know if I'm gonna carry it. I don't know if if it's going to be cold enough for it yet. So I'm still watching the weather. If the weather turns where it might be cold enough, this will go in. It doesn't weigh that much, so I'll carry this with me. Next, this is just something that was on top of the pack. When I picked up some material from Ripstop by the Roll to make my tarp, I actually had enough to make this. This I just, after going a couple times and having to stop, I didn't like carrying like snacks in my pockets. And I carry a day pack, which doesn't have a hip belt, so I didn't have pockets on there. So what I did was I just made me just a little drawstring stuff sack with a little cinch, and I put a carabiner on it, so I can cinch that on my shoulder strap, so I always have access to snacks, whether it be candy bar or whatever. I have it right there, so it's turned out really handy. Like it a lot. All right, let's see. Next, if you do not have one of these Lucy inflatable solar lights, I highly recommend you get one. They don't cost that much, but they inflate. You blow it up right here, you turn it on here, and it puts out a lot of light, and it packs down to that. So it's very highly recommend this if you hike or backpack. It's awesome. Then next, of course, headlamp. Got to have some form of light. This I carry. This is I don't even know what kind of bag, where I got this bag from. I just had it in some stuff. But I've got about 50 foot of paracord in here and one or either two carabiners. And so what I use this for is, this is when I have to tie my food bag up. If there's no bare cables, I usually go on the AT. So there's usually cables around the campsites. But if I stop somewhere where there's not a campsite, not bare cables, then this bag actually doubles to where I could put rocks in it and throw it over a limb, and I've got enough rope to tie it off. So that's what I carry that for. It doesn't take a whole lot of space, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of weight. Next, I was using smart water bottles, and I've changed over to these Platypus 1 liter collapsibles. I like these because when they're empty, they don't take up any room. They're virtually weightless. So I really like these. As you can tell from the top of that one, if you can see it, it's got a smart water lid on it. but I really like these. I try not to start. Usually I've been doing section hikes that are 3 days, maybe 4 days. I usually don't start with more than 2 liters of water. And so these have come in really handy. I really like these. Next is this is my tarp for my hammock. Did a video on this already. I'll put the card up here so you can check it out. But this is my DIY tarp. Next is my, let's see. This, if you saw my video on the Espit stove, I made some pot cozies, just out of Reflectix from the dollar store. And so what I did with the leftover Reflectix is I just took some nylon strap and stitched it around the edge, and you can see how big this is. And basically what this is, it's just a sitting pad. It just folds up, doesn't weigh a whole lot, and stick this in my pack, usually at the back, which gives me a little bit of cushion for my back regardless of what's at the back of up against my back. This gives me a little bit of cushion for that. If the ground's wet and I don't want to sit on the wet ground, this gives me something to sit on. So it also, I will say, the last time that I went on a section hike, I actually used this to, I sat in my hammock and laid this out, and this is what I prepared my food on. So I didn't have to get dirt on all my cook kit and all that kind of stuff. So this is big and bulky bag, but it doesn't weigh anything. And in here, what I have is my Sawyer Squeeze, just an empty bottle. I use this to kind of dip the water, the dirty water, and I carry 2 Sawyer Squeeze bags. Reason I carry 2 is I've had one blow out on me, and I'd rather have a backup. So dip the water, pour it in this. If it's running, if there's a trickle, a waterfall, or whatever, I can fill it up with this. It's just easier if it's puddled. I can use this. Actually, a couple trips ago, I used this and actually filtered water off of the rock at Blood Mountain, at the mountain top. So that's what I carry for my water filtration. This is what I refer to as my ditty bag. In here I have a small bottle of hand sanitizer, just a small bottle, just a couple miscellaneous things that really didn't have a home anywhere else. I carry 1 little pack of hot hands just in case the weather gets colder than expected. Carry a little sewing kit in case I need to stitch up something. This is my first aid. Literally, this is my first aid kit. I have about 4 Band-Aids, 2 alcohol wipes, 2 little sample size of Biofreeze, and some Tylenol, Benadryl, allergy meds, anti-diarrheal, that kind of stuff. So that's where that is. I actually carry more pills than I ever will need on a weekend hike, but it's come in handy. I ran into some people that really needed something. I ran into an older guy last time who had left his bottle at home and he really needed some ibuprofen, so I had enough in there. This is really the miscellaneous bag, as you can tell. There's 2 packs of wet wipes, just a little composition book, a golf pencil, a little thing of super glue, some earplugs, Carmex, cotton balls, spare batteries for my headlamp, an extra mini Bic, and a little bit of duct tape rolled onto a straw, a very lightweight Dairy Queen spoon. So yeah, this is just kind of a little pocket knife in there too, because I usually don't carry my big pocket knife when I'm hiking. So if I need to cut something. There's actually instant coffee in there. I'm a coffee drinker. And if I run out or if I have a problem, I need more, it doesn't weigh anything. So this is something that goes with me all the time. It's usually sitting at the top area of my pack just so it's easily accessible if I need it for the first aid items or anything like that. And I think these little zippered bags, I think I got them from Bass Pro, but they came in a pack of 3. This was the small one, and they had had kind of a medium one, and then the one with my water, this is the large one. So you can see the size difference in that. So I think there was one in the middle, but I can't remember. All right, so next is my cook kit, what everybody refers to as my heavy cook kit. Did a review on this one, dropped the card up there. Showed how I modified it, took some stuff out, added some stuff, and to make this suitable for hiking, because it's a pretty heavy kit when it comes as is. It's the Ozark Trail 10-piece cook kit. It comes basically set up for 2 people to go camping or whatever. So I've taken out all the extra stuff, and I have it set up for just me for hiking. So, of course, TP, y'all know what that's for. And I do carry some baby wipes just in a Ziploc bag. Clothes. I keep my clothes in the stuff sack in this waterproof dry bag. Basically what I've got in here, I've got a fleece beanie, I've got a pair of fleece gloves, I have, I wear tennis shoes or like trail runners whenever I hike. So I've got a pair of ankle socks in here and a pair of wool socks. I have a lightweight thermal shirt and lightweight thermal pants and an extra t-shirt and a pair of shorts. So this is all I carry. My pants that I wear when I hike are the zip off legs, so I can zip them off into shorts and keep the pants legs in my pack so they don't get muddy or wet or whatever. So I can usually I just sleep in my pants that I have that I've worn throughout the day. This is my food. Now it's gonna change a lot between now and the time I go. This is just something I threw together. But basically in here, what I keep is, of course, lightweight meals. I try to do something like tuna and crackers for a lunch meal. Try to do something like ramen or like a pasta side for supper. And I've got some little packs of olive oil from Subway and some hot sauce from Taco Bell, that kind of thing that I keep in there just to add flavor. For breakfast, I try to do oatmeal. It packs the easiest. I don't like Pop-Tarts because they break up, and I'm just not a fan of broken up, crumbled Pop-Tarts. But oatmeal does well. It's a nice, thick, hearty meal in the mornings, especially if it's a cold morning or cool. Also keep instant coffee. Used to drink it with cream and sugar, so I had to figure out all that. Now I'm just, give me coffee, I don't care, give me black coffee. So I carry that. I haven't ever really been a fan of the flavored water pouch things, but I got some. I think I'm gonna try them this time, and just to mix it up a little bit. But that's what I carry for food. I've got to do a little bit of modifying for this trip just because I'm not sure where I'm going yet. Waiting till the last minute on that one. But not sure what all I need and going to play around with the food. But pretty much I keep it in this bag. This is my food bag regardless of where I go, when I go, that kind of thing. I keep the carabiner attached to it because if I'm going on the AT where there's bear cables, I just click that onto the bear cable and I'm done. It's red, it stands out. I don't have to worry about blending in with other people's bags. So yeah, that's what I carry for my food. All right, so this bag, this is a Sea to Summit 15 liter. It's the drawstring, it's not the roll top. It's got a handle here, but this is where I keep my sleep system, my bivy bag, my poncho liner, that kind of thing. Card up there for that video to show you that whole setup. Something new that I've picked up that I have not tried out yet is this Alps Mountaineering pillow, inflatable pillow. So I'm gonna try that out this trip. But basically what I keep in here is, like I said, my sleep system. I've got my poncho liner. I just stick my stakes for my tarp. I just stick them in there. Just kind of keep them out of the way. and my military poncho liner, my Wooby, is in there. So it packs down nice. This goes at the very bottom of my pack, regardless of which pack I take. It goes to the very bottom because it's kind of the bulkiest. And that's pretty much it. That's what I carry. Now, something I'm going to carry new this time that I haven't carried before. I am going to carry my Akaso EK7000. Don't know what all attachments and stuff I'm going to carry with it, but I'm going to carry this. I am debating on carrying this. It's the Canon Rebel T5. I don't know. It's going to add some weight, yes, but now that I'm doing these videos and everything, Instagram and all that, I think this will be a beneficial little bit of added weight. So I'm still debating if I want to take this or not. I know there's people that are going to comment and say there's a whole lot lighter weight options. Yeah, but I already own this, so I don't have to buy anything. So just looking at how I'm going to pack it, where I'm going to put it, and all that kind of fun stuff. But all right, so that is it. That is what I'm carrying. The only thing that really may change will be food and probably the gear for the cameras, and figure out what I'm going to do with those. But anyway, if you have any questions about anything that I went over in this video, please drop it in a comment. Make sure to like this video over here. Make sure to subscribe over here. Should be a little thing in the corner that you can click. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And happy hiking, and as always, have a good one, and God bless.